From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard.
Rápido, por favor. Check if you can give me the picture. Me gusta el olor de tu perfume. Pero la verdad que yo soy un bellaco, eso es lo que no joda.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Seattle Seahawks. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. On the return, Tyron Johnson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he scores. Touchdown Las Vegas. Deshaun Jackson, 76 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Send you the friendly quit, like you don't quit. Pay the price, puppy. Pay the price, puppy. Pay the price, puppy.
We talked about when
Pay
would the
the
secondary
price,
get tested.
puppy.
I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew
I
as the
send you
game
the
went
friendly
along,
quit.
they would take their shots. But as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
For this, I don't want to score in the first play of the game.
Makes the score 7-0. Oh, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Steps away. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
He lost
losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up.
He go for it, winning by 21. And he went short by 1 yard. And he blew it. I said I never going to play again with Carol like that blew it like that was a blue puppy. That was a blue puppy.
Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
Dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton.
Conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw it in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
I'm a prime time, puppy. Bye, cut the micro. He cut the micro. Corta el micrófono.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Johnson now returning. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Trying to get it to Jackson.
Don't worry about it.
Intercepted.
Don't worry about it.
Picked up by DJ Reed. He had his his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Forced out to his left. And this will be caught by Metcalf. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Jason Meyer. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. First down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's blocked out just outside of the 10 at the 11. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Malcolm Brown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. A check down here to Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Going deep here for Parker. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Tua on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. now with Gaskin. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Try to run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 73 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, another catch there for Waddle. Throw it. Here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's Gaskin. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Looking deep for Adams. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Rodgers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Four yards to go on second down from the 7. This thrown quickly out to Jones. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is Gaskin on the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gaskin again on second down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down carry by Jones.
No penalty.
Oh, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
And
he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only needing 2 yards on second down. To throw is Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cobb. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers add on to their lead. Took a pretty big risk right there.
You showed too much there. You showed too much.
Not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 now on 1st down. They'll get this out wide to Gaskin. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe go to Wisconsin,
show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And some room to run now.
Come on. There you go.
Finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one. Now the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers again now. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run with Gaskin. And he gets it down to the 32. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Finding Gaskin underneath. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Play action, now it's Tua. Flushed out right. That one caught by Carter. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gaskin will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here's Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Rodgers to throw. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he's got some space here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. It's complete, and he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage, and the try for 2 is going to come up empty. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that.
And he lost the football. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open.
And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. But remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not 4th down yet, so they will keep possession. And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's 2nd. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of 2nd down calls there, but the incompletion gives them another shot on 3rd down. Not exactly sure why they'd have him throwing the ball there out of a punt formation, but they will have another shot at things as it's 3rd down now. What is going on here? I've got third down. Screen shows third down, but they've got... And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete, but remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not fourth down yet, so they will keep possession. A lot of confusion, especially in the crowd right now. A lot of folks thinking it's a turnover on downs, but it's not. It's just an incomplete pass. That was third down. Now it's fourth down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1 yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get a piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down. And they're in punt formation. And this one's high, but not very far. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. They're going into the final play of this game. They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Manuel le responde a Roxana Somoza por dañar su relación con Jair. La influencer hondureña no lo puede creer.
Ustedes tienen el derecho de comentar su libre expresión.
Ven, que te espero sin panty. Encima el gavetero, te tengo tu condón. Déjamelo lleno de leche. Y no hagamos mucha bulla, que mi hermano no sospeche que tengo un delincuente en mi cama. Que me rompo el culo en cuatro, después no me lo mama. Ven, que te espero sin panty. Encima el gavetero, te tengo tu condón. Déjamelo lleno de leche. Y no hagamos mucha bulla, que mi hermano no sospeche que tengo un delincuente en mi cama. Que me rompo el culo en cuatro, después no me lo mama. Ven, que te espero.
Siempre han estado del lado contrario de la historia, defendiendo al corrupto, dándole la espalda al corrupto y atacando al pueblo. Te lo dije, desde que se empezó esta mierda, porque esto no se empezó hoy, desde que se empezó, se lo dije, que el pueblo tiene el poder, que no provocaran al pueblo, que porque veían a 4 gatos allí, no provoquen al pueblo. Que hay una generación que no vinimos a pasarle la mano a corrupto. Tumbamos corrupto. Tumbamos el primero, vamos a tumbar el segundo y vamos a limpiar todo el sistema de raíz completo y ustedes se van en el sistema con los corruptos porque ustedes le dan la espalda a los corruptos y atacan al pueblo. Son los más pisoteados y son los más traicioneros del sistema. Son los que nunca están del lado del pueblo. Los que les gusta eso, porque todos los que están en esa unidad es porque les gusta eso, la macanería. Para meterte en esa unidad te tiene que gustar eso. Esos son los robocots del sistema. Pero el pueblo tiene el poder, la juventud tiene el poder. Pero estoy al Tomás Rivera Chan, que se pasa hablando mierda con cojones. Los encapuchados somos los que vamos a coger el control. Para que lo sepan. Desde que se empezó los otros días, los encapuchados vamos a coger el control. Se acabó la que esté más corrupto y más terrorista que el gobernador, que nos mata, que deja morir gente que nos... ¿Qué más terrorista y más tráfala genocida que ese cabrón? Eso es un terrorista. Ese sí es un vándalo. Que juega con la comida del pueblo, con los poquitos chavos que le quedan a los viejitos en el bolsillo. Ese sí es un terrorista. Que hay que usar capucha, claro, si ustedes se prestan. Ustedes se prestan para el cabrón ese de Pierluisi. Pierluisi tiene los días contados. Se te está diciendo desde que empezó ahí, desde que se empezó el domingo, se te está diciendo, lo estás cogiendo a chiste, provocarte al pueblo, te pusiste a bailar, a relajar, a vacilar. Vamos a ver si de hoy en adelante te va a empezar a dar gracia, Pierluisi. Vamos a ver si de hoy en adelante, mañana, tú tienes gracia de lo que está pasando, cabrón. Como eres tan sucio, te vamos a sacar de allá adentro, papá. Te vamos a tumbar como tumbamos a Ricky. Y ustedes se van con él. Porque no vamos a hacer lo que hicimos la otra vez, que dejamos incompleto. Un aguaje, los vamos a sacar a todos de raíz. Ustedes no sirven, ustedes lo saben, son los instrumentos de los ricos. Por eso abusan en las comunidades de nosotros. Y aquí se lo estoy diciendo hace tiempo. Se levantó los pobres, los humildes. Esos son los que están aquí. Vándalos. Y a la prensa que se pasa diciendo que somos vándalos. Vándalos del sistema que nos carpetea. Ese sí es vándalo. Las armas están en el lauda ya. La arma, la represión, la porquería. Que no tienen amor por su pueblo, por sus hermanos. Ustedes están ahí para defendernos. Tuvimos que salir nosotros ahora a defender el pueblo. Nuevamente Esto es todos los días, esto va a seguir. No, pero hizo un hospital en Dorado. Para los millonarios, porque es un país para los millonarios lo que estamos construyendo. No para los pobres, no para los de barrio, no para los de caserío, no para los humildes, los de urbanización, no. Solo para ellos. El bizcocho para ellos, porque ni a esta gente le tiran tanto.
Pero ellos no defienden, ellos están todos por el mismo precio que sea eso. Hasta si le digo quieren, ellos están todos por ese cabrón que no hace nada por el pueblo ni por ellos. Ni por el pueblo ni por ellos.
penalidad, no como Emmanuel.
Buenos días, gente, que tengamos un excelente día y un bonito día. Viernes, inicio de semana, con fuerza, vamos allá.
Pues muchos lo catalogan